Hello guys, hello traders. Today we are gonna have a special recap about euro dollar, British pound dollar, Australian dollar, and euro Japanese yen, as one of our traders wished. Last time I did some analysis also on euro Japanese yen, and we will see potential setups in next few days. Let's start with our session. So, what do we have today on those four pairs? So this analysis should be valid for next 2 days. So it should be valid for today, tomorrow, and possibly day after tomorrow. But as always, this is just considered a recap, and this is my opinion. As you know, I always want to react first. I don't like to predict, but sometimes we need to have those predictions ready because we are taking analysis. And now I will show you what I concluded on those four currency pairs. Euro dollar. First is euro dollar, our favorite pair. It's clearly in uptrend. Euro dollar is in clear uptrend. Those are supports: 34.47, 32.20, 35.85. Those are major supports. Resistance levels are 37, 37.30, and 37.85. Those are major resistance levels. So we have bullish consolidation for our time frame. How can we see it? We can see it clearly here on euro dollar. You see, we have a nice channel, and after a drop from the lower part of the channel, euro got bought. It was bought into. It formed small W pattern, which is not very perfect, but in the end it continued to the point where 37.00 should be, at least should have been more heavily sold. This can be, or this cannot be treated as head and shoulders pattern. If you see this pin, this should be a right shoulder, right? Looking up. This should be a right shoulder. This should be head. But this here can be treated also as a shoulder. But the problem is that we do not have a strict neckline. If we print this picture like this, we can see that 36.55 is support. I want to see euro down, guys. I don't want now to buy around here, because we also lost some momentum on a bullish side. How we know that? Just because of potential forming of this pattern. That means that the momentum has been lost. So now I need to see a retracement. This is not very good for any strong uptrend, because every trend needs to have a retracement. So where are those retracement levels we should concentrate on? Even if we miss the trade, okay, even if we miss the trade, technically it should be valid. Why do I say that? It's just because, look at here, we have a pin bar. This is basically a bullish candle, but the problem is that bullish candle hasn't been bought of the 38.2 or the 50 level. Euro dollar like 50 retracement. It likes 50 retracement. And look at this. This channel bottom stands just at a 50-point retracement of the last swing up. This is swing low, this is swing high. We draw the retracement always from the left to the right. And what we can see 36, 16, let's say 36.20, because we have some tops around there. Let's say 36.20. In between 36.30 and 36.15, we have 36.20. That is the first level for retracement. And the second level we should watch for is the cross of the lower border of the channel and the 50 retracement. It's also a red level on my charts. So if I would like to see some swing trading, I would like to see it down here. And then it should proceed up. If it comes around there, then the channel will be also steeper, pointing to 37.85. This is the major level after the 37. But by all means, if you ask me, we should see some retracement. I also have a level, 37.30, which I calculated by the ATR, which I have not included in this presentation. And this 37.30 level stands just above 37 high. So, alternative scenario is to wait at 37.30 if this doesn't happen, and sell it with 20 pips stop loss. It's called sell into strength, because we are basically selling when euro is going up. It's called selling into strength. And I don't want to see euro going fast paced towards 37.30. I don't like to see it. I want to see it clearly going down and then up, or clearly going up but slowly. I don't want to see it going up very, very fast. So 37.30 is the next level we should try to sell into. And this is the level we should buy into. So that is as for euro dollar. Now let's proceed with cable. If you have followed this analysis thoroughly, you will see very, very good setups with last session recap. We had also perfect trade on Australian dollar. We had nice trades on euro dollar, cable. Everything was basically winning. But as always, as this is Forex market, you should always take some measures of precaution and don't trade with high leverage when doing trading by the analysis. Okay, now this is cable. Cable is in uptrend. 61.24, 60.90, and 59.15. Those are support levels. I have made some mistake. Those are, let's see, I think I have some mistakes here. We can see it clearly here, those important levels. So 60.93, 60.23, and 95, I would say 95.80. I will make like this. Support again, 60.90. Let's count it as a whole number. And 60.23, which we won't take now into account. We want to see 59.85 here. 60.85. It's 60.85. I knew I had that level, this level. Why am I drawing this level? Because of these three tops. You see, three tops here. Also hammer here, just in between. Look how those levels reacted in the past. 60.85, let's say. So 60.93, it's 60.85. 60.85. I will correct this, 60.85, and then it goes 60.20, sorry, I cannot see it here, 60.23. Okay, resistance levels are 60.84, 62.30, and 62.65. Those are three very, very important resistance levels. 61.84, 62.30, and 62.65. Let's write it down so you can also have it on your charts. 60.84, 62.30, and 62.65. We have bullish runaway pattern. This is special pattern. It's called bullish runaway pattern on H4 and potential head and shoulders on H4. This gives us potential nice setups. Buy towards 61.24, 61 with stops around 60.80. I will write this as 60.80. We want to have as minimum stop on this trade as we can possibly have it, or sell around 62 with 35-point stop. Why do I say that? If you see potential is here, potential head and shoulders. Left shoulder head, a right shoulder. 61.84. If it happens to come around there, sell it. If you are already in the trade, then wait. This level should be broken before proceeding to next level, 61.30. But will it be broken? Look at the reaction here. We have some potential buyers here. We have potential buyers there. We have, if we draw the line, we don't use indicators now. We don't need indicators now. At least this can be a scalp or scalp swing trade, right? Look, this reaction here. This reaction here. Look at this. This has become support, resistance. After, look at this. After this, it has become resistance, support, and after this breakout, runaway pattern, it has become resistance. So we want to see 61.24 at least scalp trade. It should come down. This is called a runaway, bullish runaway. Why is that called runaway? If you see this consolidation, this is bearish consolidation around there. You see, bearish consolidation. Everything was pointing downwards. You see megaphone pattern. This is called megaphone. In its structure, megaphone is bearish pattern. This is called widening top or megaphone. I prefer it called megaphone. So what happened? This is basically bearish pattern because it was also targeting lower levels. But what happened is it ran away. You see the breakout of this level. You see, wham, it broke. Technically, this was not very valid. Left shoulder had right shoulder. But where was the target? It just broke the neckline around there, but it didn't proceed to hit next level. It should be at least, it should be 58.80. But it didn't. It closed around there, and then it went again into a megaphone, and this candle is breakaway candle. So this is breakaway, and this gives us bullish setups, but currently we have head and shoulders, potential head and shoulders playing out. My new style of trading is to try to sell at the peak of the right shoulder. Some may can agree with me, some may not, but basically if we want to take full exploit of the full potential of head and shoulder, sometimes we should neglect this neckline and try to sell just at the right shoulder. As we know, euro dollar had also some head and shoulders which wasn't played out very well because it went upwards. So same is for cable, guys. So if you want to have some nice setups on cable, buy towards 61.24 at least for a scalp trade, or 61.00 if it proceeds to break down with very strong momentum. And if you buy around 61.00, we should place stops around 60.80. We should also try to sell around 61.90 or 62 with 35 pip stop. This would be optimal trade. If it comes to the 62 level, this can be optimal trade. But if it proceeds down at first, if it comes down, or if you're already in the sell, if it proceeds downwards, try to exploit 61.24 and 61 level. Stops are just below these two levels. Okay, this is cable. Now Aussie. We have a strong uptrend in Aussie. Support and resistance levels. We have very close support and resistance here. This is Aussie. This can be treated as resistance, but this can also be treated as a support. It didn't break clearly yet because we have here 26.40. This is also now an important level. 26.40. 96.40, sorry. So this is pullback. We can try to exploit some scalp trades around this level. If it comes there, we can exploit scalp trades, okay? We also have positional trade towards 96.10 or 95.80 with 30 pip stop targeting 97.50. That means we want to see it around here. 38.2 retracement. It also basically crosses this channel. This is not a channel now because this was broken. So this is just a lower trend line. But this is a strong trend line because this was immediate trend. Now this is medium trend, and this presents a long-term trend. If you have listened to our past webinar about trend lines, and me and Chris told you also about immediate trend, about medium trend, and about longer-term trend. So this Aussie is basically, we can say this is a longer term. It has been playing out well for nice 2 months, okay? And now we also want to see some pullback. We cannot buy it now because it's too high, right? But we also cannot sell it just now. Counter trend sell trade can be seen around 97.05 with 20 pip stop. So 97.05. Where is the level? 97.05. Here. See it? Just concentrate around there. 97.05 can be seen there. I didn't print it on my screen yet, but this is also not a very strong level, but that is a medium level. So we can try to sell it around there with some, as you say, 20 pip stop, because if it goes about 27.25, Aussie likes those 20 levels, it will proceed to 97.50. Okay, so we want to see it down there to buy it. So try to exploit this uptrend. This has more potential to go up. And finally, we have Euro Japanese yen. We also have uptrend and we have supports. Mark these supports on your charts. I will answer all of your questions after this presentation, no problem. $134.00, $133.50, $133.35. Resistance 134.30, 134.95, 135.36. Mark it on your charts. It's a bullish zigzag pattern, standard trend. Position buy towards 133.60 with stops below this level, 133.35, targeting 134.90. You see this pattern, but also pay attention to this. Counter trade, sell trade around 134.90. Why do I say that? Just because of this. If it happens to break to this is level, we should take a blind trade. Why do I say blind trade? Look at this. 19th of September. So Euro Yen hasn't been to this level since 19th of September, to this level. So if it comes violently there, you can take a blind trade. Stops are just above 135, 135.10. So this is very small stop. And this can be a nice sell. This can be a really nice sell, guys, if it comes there. Okay? So, counter trend sell trade around this level with stops around this level, or position buy towards this 133.60 with stops below 133.35. It's around 30 pip stop. See this level, it's very strong. Stops are just below this level. Potentially we have a bearish wedge also. You see? So what can happen is that this level also can turn it down. 134.33, it can turn it down. So there is also a potential trade around this level. If this wedge breaks to the downside, so this is bearish wedge, it can break to the downside also around this level. Pay attention to this level. But of course this level is blind trade. It needs to bounce off this level because Euro Yen hasn't been there since 19th of September. There are many strong, possibly sell orders around this level. Now, with your questions. If you have any questions, you can ask me. How can you tell that this is the peak of the right shoulder? Just, I will show you. You see the peak here. It points to 61.71. Okay, this is 61.71, right? This is 61.80. What those two levels have in common? They have in common that this is pin. This is pin and this is very close to 61.84. Also it means that this level 61.71 is very close to this pin, 6180 high. This is the high, and this high hasn't been broken today. You see, after London Open, 8 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock high. This is very close to this high. It looks like a shoulder, you see. This also looks like a shoulder. And this is very close to this level. So left, top, head and right. So this is potentially head and shoulders. So this is the peak. We have pin bar. If you mark this pin and zoom into 1 hour time frame, you see double top, okay? Also head and shoulders. Left, head, right. This is clear head and shoulders pattern on 1 hour time frame. See? So this is the qualification. That is the peak of the right shoulder. Okay. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask me now. I will show you the slides. Again, it can continue to go up. Of course, this is only my presumption. This is head and shoulders. But if you had sold around 6180, 84, you would have been some nice 40 pips by now. There is also sometimes a second chance pattern. So this can turn again up. You can try nice sales because this is also a nice level to short with good risk to reward ratio. And of course, if this breaks, this level should hold it for at least a scalp or scalp swing. Because we also have a rejection around this level. It's not very common that this, after this head and shoulders, this next push will break this level. I'm not sure about it really. I think it, by all means, it will consolidate before going down. So this is market plan for euro dollar. Okay. I will comment Aussie in M30 time frame. No, don't worry. This is market plan for euro dollar. Okay, you see it now. Aussie on M30. What do you see on M30 now? You see range. Look at my red levels here. This level is perfect, 96.40. And look at this, it's going up and down. So mark the range, 96.80, 96.40, this is the range. If I would trade this M30 time frame, I would go with breakout, pullback, continuation, or breakout, pullback, continuation. Only breakout, pullback, continuation can be traded safely on M30. Mark those two levels. So what is potential trade? We don't know where it will break, right? Now it's also pretty late. But it can go, if it goes up, it should be breakout, pullback, continuation. You know that pattern. I explained it a couple of times. Breakout, pullback, continuation. So that can be exploited on M30 because M30 is, it's not my preferred time frame of choice. But if you trade M30 time frame, you should concentrate on M30 patterns. So breakout, pullback, continuation is my suggestion. If buying euro at 35.85, 36, first target price can be, if you buy it around there. If you trade intraday, so if you go for intraday trade, I would go for 36.40. If you go for intraday trade, around 36.40 should be the target price. If you want to try to exploit a swing, then you need to go with trailing stop, or at least placing a trade to break even after it made some 30 pips. And potentially next target is 37.30, around there. Okay. If you buy euro around those levels. So 37.40 and 37.30, around there. Okay, do you have any further questions? You're all welcome. I think that we can have nice setups in the next few days. But really, I would like to see this euro going down, because this is not this can be treated as head and shoulders. Let me see 1 hour time frame. You see, this is not perfect. This is shoulder, but this head is very small compared to the shoulders. It looks like mini head and shoulders, but it's not strong. It is not strong as I would like to see it. You see, this is not very, very strong. This level, it made a false break to the downside. You see? This can be treated as a neckline, 37.58.55. But it only went to 36.50 after it was bought. So if we don't see this level in next couple of days, we will probably see 37.15, 37.30, the top of this channel, right? Anywhere above 36.05, so 37.15 or 37.30, and that can be also a nice scalp trade. Sell into strength around 37.30 with 20 pip stop. This is counter trend trade. You need to remember that. But for trend trades, we really need to see some retracement. I would like really to see it at the confluence here. But we may not see that, because this is all have to do with dollar weakness. So I really don't like it. This is all basically a range. This is not a trend. This is not a big retracement. This is range. So for the trend, we should see it go there and there. That is the trend. Zigzag. It should form a zigzag around here. Okay. So that is, guys, concerning market plans for next couple of days. Euro dollar cable. Aussie. Breakout pullback continuation on M30. Or like this. We will see. Let me tell you again what is breakout pullback continuation if you don't know that already. I will show you here. Top level, bottom level. The price is ranging, right? Now, what is breakout pullback continuation? If the price breaks here, pullbacks here, and continue above this level, on M30 time frame at the moment, okay, we should take a buy order around there, because this is breakout pullback continuation. 1, 2, 3 bullish pattern. If it comes down, breakout pullback Sell around there. Continuation. Bearish BPC 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Breakout, pullback, continuation. Okay, Aussie and Euro Yen. And with a special notice about this level. Probably a bearish wedge, but only if it breaks to the downside. If it doesn't break, this will probably continue up. We don't want to sell, to buy it now. It's too high without any retracement. Then we want to see it down around these levels. 134.95. Okay, guys. So that would be all concerning our session recap. Tomorrow it will be NFP. It will be a bigger move because it's not a weekend. Let me see if there will be NFP. Yeah, NFP. You're right. There will be probably a bigger move because it's not weekend. So guys, yeah, tomorrow we will see. If numbers come out good for NFP, we really can see that sort of retracement. So maybe we will have that retracement to the downside. I completely forgot that NFP is usually, and it's always on Fridays, but due to depth sailing shutdown, it was postponed. So guys, take care tomorrow. So we may see some nice retracements. Okay, tomorrow, yeah, there will be a bigger move. Exactly, Eugene. Pay attention tomorrow. We will probably have this all. Today's finished, I think. We don't have any good setups because now market is waiting for NFP. But tomorrow these levels can come handy on 4 pairs. Just be sure not to enter a position on a very, very strong move. What I think about when I say strong move, I don't want to trade this, right? We want to see it gradually down and then consolidating prior to making up move. Because usually on NFP, what can happen? If this is crucial support level and Euro is having a nice pattern, zigzag, on NFP it can break down, then go up, then break down again, go up again, break down again. We don't want to see that. We want to see it gradually come down. So we want to see it around there, potentially breaking it down and then closing above. That is a signal for long entry. Okay? We don't want to trade big whipsaws. And if you can see, Aussie is in uptrend, Euro is in uptrend. The only thing cable has very potential head and shoulders. But this can all be changed tomorrow because it's NFP. So pay attention. Okay, I will be again soon with you. We have next webinar. We have scalping for Forex beginners. I will present you some nice scalping systems for you, so you can practice scalping. Okay, scalping for Forex beginners. How you should scalp, what levels you should consider, what time frame, what is basically important for scalping. Then we have mutual webinar, me and Chris, using the best filters in Forex trading. what filters you can use for each system and strategy to filter your trades. There is also Bounce Live Trading with Chris, live trading, so be here with us, guys. You are all welcome. So yeah, thank you also. You can learn, you can profit, you can, at least if you are not in a big profit, or if you're afraid to take some trades, at least you will learn proper way of technical analysis. So I know that many of you go blindly and trade blindly, and those are, well, brave traders. But sometimes you need also to consider good money management. I had a trader that sent me a personal email saying that he is very thankful to me, and that he made $2,300 on trading last week. I am very happy for that trader, really. But the biggest thing you should always know is how you should place a stop loss, and what you should do with your money management. So I will have again a webinar about proper money management and about setting a proper stop loss according to your money management. So that is the most important part of Forex trading, because you are not risking. You don't want to. The biggest problem in Forex trading, and with my students, when I also do some personal mentorships, I also say to my students, always, you are not trading the potential target price. You're not trading towards these levels. You are basically trading according to your stop loss. So if you take the trade around there, let's say a buy trade, and your stop loss is 15 pips, then based on your stop loss, you can open a proper leverage trade. So if this account is $10,000, right, and I have some 15-point stop loss, I would not open 3 lots, of course, but I can open 1 standard lot trade. So if I lose the trade, that will be probably the end for that day, or I can take 1 more trade, and that is enough. If I trade with 0.5 around there, and 20 pip stop is nothing on this account, right? So I can have multiple trades on Euro, on Cable, on Aussie, on each sort of cross. So basically, you are not trading this level. You're trading according to your risk. Okay, you're trading the risk in Forex market. You just take profit as a bonus, because if you are right, you will get money, and your reward will be bigger than your risk. And that is the crucial thing. Your reward is bigger than your risk. Okay? So you are trading the risk in Forex market. Don't be misjudged by some mentors telling you will, with these kind of strategies or with that kind of strategies, you will always profit. Because the profit, how good the strategy is, it's up to your personal understanding of risk management. Of course, this all stuff can be learned, but for beginning and for beginners, the most important thing to know is you trade based on your risk. So your lottage is based on your risk. Okay. Okay, guys. If you don't have any further questions, I will conclude this webinar, and I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. So I will answer all of your questions if you have it now, but you just thank me now. Webinar is excellent. Okay. I'm glad that is excellent, but I want to see the price excellent also. I want to see it coming to the levels where we can trade, basically. And I completely forgot tomorrow is NFP. So for the guy who told me that, thank you very much. Okay, I will conclude this webinar today, and I will see you in a couple of days. So guys, Take care, pay attention to the levels I told you, and be prepared for big move tomorrow. See you and bye-bye.